congratulations to Ray Reyes on his promotion. Bueno, claro que sí. You guys want to
Yeah,
send a
that's
shout out to somebody
exactly.
and congratulate him for something they accomplished? Claro que sí. We're
Hard
more than
work.
glad to
That's
hear.
how you get up there. Hard
Yep.
work. Siempre llegando a tiempo. Y pues con ese ánimo de que, you always want to be better, right? Así es
Yes.
como uno sale. Para adelante. So congratulations, Mr. Ray.
Ray Reyes.
Ray Reyes. So good. Greatly.
Congratulations on his promotion.
Yes.
Y también we added him to the birthday of the week. También está agregado ahí. Son las 9:35. Who do we have?
Oh yeah,
first?
we're gonna start off the show just to remind you guys. See if we can get Abram from BFCU que nos diga. Nos preguntaron, pues, ¿qué va a haber para el 5 de mayo? Pues, that to our knowledge, it's the Placita already did their little thing going on. And pues no, that I know of, not anywhere else. I know for sure, like I said, our good friends at Border Federal Credit Union are taking a different approach, Memo. They said, hey, let's do a little 5K instead of adding. Si todavía no puede perder el peso de los tamales que se quedó ahí,
Que
de
se
los
quedó
tamales
atorado.
que se quedó atoradito ahí, pues I'm pretty sure that little 5K pues le puede ayudar un poquito. Déjame ver, a ver si podemos localizar a Mr. Abram en el video. A ver si le puedo subir ahí.
Ya está arriba.
I really don't know why I can't hear you.
It's up already.
Abram, how's it going?
Doing well, and yourself?
There you go, buddy. Ahora sí, now we got that video going now.
Hey. Hey, Abram, good morning. ¿Cómo estás?
Doing well, and yourself?
Good. Here, you got some important information for us for Cinco de Mayo. ¿Qué dice?
Yes, sir.
Look at that.
So we got the shirt ready.
That's
Shirt's
ready.
ready.
There you go. That's what we want to see. And
So
like you said, where's this hat going to be at again, Abram?
So the Buena Vista Lions Park, we're going to be meeting right there by the playground in that big Palapa area.
Okay.
We're going to give you the opportunity to run the 5K if that's what you would like to do. And so we'll be out there. We have some water, some fruit for the runners. But yeah, just giving people an opportunity to get together as a group, and for those that like to be motivated by others to run. So giving that opportunity, and hope to see some faces out there. We will also have some of the packets for donation available with a shirt and a bandana. So again, we encourage anyone that hasn't been able to sign up to just come out and donate for your shirt, your bandana, and help us raise some money for some scholarships.
That's the important part. Raise money for scholarships, Abram. That is the key there. Are you there at BFCU right now?
Yes, sir, I am. I
was
was running errands, so I'm in a hallway right now.
You're in a hallway.
Yeah.
We have a couple minutes before we get with our first guest. Is there any way you can go in there and bug Maria or Carol?
We can see. Let me see if I can find her.
I want to see if she is gonna run, ¿verdad, Memo?
No, pues,
Yo ver si va a correr. That's the thing right there. This is what I love about live radio, especially where we have the capability to bring anybody up on the phone. Abram, more than anything, as you're walking there, I'm reminding everybody, when it comes to, you said there was a couple of changes on hours on a program that you had there that you gave me a call yesterday.
Yes, sir. We will be doing VITA only during business hours right now.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's the one little change. We'll only be doing it from Monday through Friday.
okay.
Monday through Friday.
And,
Okay,
and
Vita.
VITA is the assistance for income tax, right?
Income tax, yes. Yes, I believe
Yes,
so.
this is for the VITA program.
Mhm.
So, yes, this is for the income tax. Of course, it got extended out to June 15th. So that was the slight change in the hours for that. So, yes, we do have Maria here.
Yalla. And you don't know if you can just flip the camera around.
So,
Flip the camera around there so we can see the president of the BFCU, Ms. Maria. Ver. And I'm just gonna ask her. I'm gonna ask her what is the approximate time that it's gonna take her to run a 5K today.
How long is it going to take you to run your 5K?
I'm not running.
Como que no, man?
I'm a lover.
Not running.
Hi, Miss Maria, mira.
¿Cómo está, Miss Maria Martinez?
Muy bien, gracias. How are you doing?
Oh,
Thank you.
we're here. You know, this is what the beauty of live radio and live web chat is. We can surprise people.
That's awesome.
Ms. Maria, you know, we'd like to thank you for also being, you know, always helping us out here at the radio station. But just to remind everybody, all this this virtual 5K is for scholarships for our graduating seniors this year.
And the shirts are beautiful, so they
yes.
need to come get one. I mean, even if it's going to become a collectible, so you might as well get one.
Yeah.
Definitely, Ms. Maria Martinez, the president of BFCU there. Muchas gracias. Nice seeing you. And I hope to see you this afternoon. And I'm thinking you could take a 5K in unos, 30 minutes, Memo? That's how fast you are.
More like 2 hours.
2 hours. 2 hours.
Bueno, thank you guys.
Thank you. Hey, bro,
Thank you. Thank
Let
you.
me see that shirt one more time, and just really quick to what time you're going to be there at the Buena Vista Park.
We'll be starting at about 6:30 today. So yeah, like I said, hopefully if those that may have not got the opportunity to sign up yet, meet us out there. We'll be like you said, kind of getting the kickoff ready. We have people running in Eagle Pass. We have people running even in Austin, and so we're really excited to get this going, and hopefully we can raise some more money for these students.
So you're saying also if you guys can't go run, you can go buy the shirts and help out?
Yes, sir. You can contact me at 830-778-7509, and I will gladly go deliver your shirt as well.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, we'll be taking some for those here.
There you go. I'll definitely be dropping by.
Yeah.
And getting everybody out there. But for me to run, you got to put maybe like a brisket in front of me.
Yeah.
I'll be running that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Abram.
Thank you. Y'all
Thank
have
you.
a good one.
Likewise. So there you heard it. The 5K, virtual 5K.
Virtual
Yeah,
5K
Giovanna
for
said, if you
BCU.
guys can't go run, go help out. Just go buy the shirts, participate.
Scholarships.
It's going to be for scholarships, so it's a good cause for everybody. Le manda mensaje, dice, good morning. Since we don't have a newspaper to report our community, the school board just gave Rios a $15,000 raise to $205,000. All other employees stay the same. Bueno. Dice, this email is in response to your information request. The superintendent past salary was $191,000, and the new salary is $205,000. So bueno,
So
nos
that-
mandan
that-
esa información.
On the comment side, right?
Yeah, on the comment side. Yeah, on the comment
there.
side, district shall provide the superintendent all annual salary in the sum of $205,000. This annual salary rate shall be paid to the superintendent in installments consistent of the board policy and regular payroll schedule. Bueno, nos dan esa información.
I guess Mr. Arturo
Got-
Rodriguez. You
yes,
know what?
Agarró un pay
I
raise.
mean,
Bueno,
I'm pretty sure he gets an evaluation.
yes.
To get that much of an amount, and I mean, his new salary rate increased. I mean, that has to go with the school board. I mean, I'm pretty sure, pues no se lo darían a alguien si no se lo merece, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the truth. I mean,
Es como el otro día el city manager, ¿verdad? Que ya
Yeah.
le andaban queriendo correr
Yeah.
porque no estaba haciendo su trabajo. Yo creo, si sí lo estuviera haciendo, pues hasta pay rate le dan.
yeah.
Acá es lo mismo, si no está... A lo mejor hay mucha gente que no está de acuerdo y mucha gente que sí. Pero nos pasan esa información. Mr. Lear, happy birthday también. Dice, did the city stop with the COVID reports? Well, they're doing it just once a week.
Once
but,
a week,
But,
yes.
but we don't know which day now. So
Now, yes, see, but
we'll be waiting for those, and then we also posted on our webpage for that. But yeah, it used to be almost every day, but now it's getting to the numbers are about 30 to 40, active cases.
yeah.
Hope it stays that way.
Oh yes, definitely. With more and more people getting vaccines now.
But we did have 218, if I'm not mistaken, or 219 people that passed away.
You see.
That have passed away from COVID. So, también, we still got to take care of ourselves. No crean que nomás porque, I got the vaccine, I'm good, y que this and that. Y hablando de vaccines, fíjate ayer algo medio extraño.
Right? That's what I said too when I saw that picture.
Pero no sabes quién me la mandó.
¿Quién?
Me la mandó mi primo, Roland Garza.
Ándale.
Me la mandó esta vacuna. Dicen que el día
Susto.
de hoy.
¡Susto!
Pues
¡Susto!
sí, me la mandó. Bueno,
Ándale.
nomás puse, bueno, ok. Ya, hasta ahí lo dejamos. Dice, City of Del Rio in the Beverly County, dice Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer Vaccine Clinic. Get your vaccine when? It's going to be May 5th and May 7th. So it's today and Friday, no?
Yeah,
Today and Friday.
And I'm pretty sure the judge being here,
Yeah.
I think that's one thing he said he wanted to talk about too.
From
is
3
the
to 8
vaccines.
p.m. Yeah, from 3 to 8 p.m. It's going to be at Plaza del Sol Mall and at the Joe Ramos Memorial.
Joe Ramos Center.
Yes. No appointments are required. Pfizer is for individuals 16 and up, and the Johnson & Johnson is for individuals 18 and up. So, si no se ha puesto la vacuna y quiere, el día de hoy va a haber una clínica. Va a ser una clínica de las 3 de la tarde a las 8 de la noche. So, puede ir usted a Plaza del Sol Mall o al Joe Ramos Center. Al que le quede más cerquitas, ¿verdad? Ya está.
I like that. I like
Ya,
that.
porque antes era Civic Center y
Pues todos ahí.
ajá, entonces si los de San Felipe pueden ir a Joe Ramos Center o los de esa área también acá del you could say from maybe 10th Street down, te queda más cerquitas.
El Plaza Somo.
El Plaza del Sol Mall, 10th Street up, Plaza del Sol Mall or 3rd Street down, por ahí, whatever, you can go to either one.
Si anda dando
Joe
la
Ramos.
vuelta y les da la curiosidad, mira
Y
ahora.
dicen que van a tener las dos, la Johnson & Johnson y la Pfizer vaccine. So ahí pueden escoger. Había mucha gente que nos preguntaba, ¿cuánto van a poner la Johnson & Johnson? Porque queremos la Johnson & Johnson, que es just a one shot.
One shot, yeah.
No quiero tener dos. Bueno, ahí está ya la información. Nos la mandó ayer Roland Garza y
Let's see if we can
así
get
les
with
digo
our,
yo.
with our speaking about the medical profession, we're going to get with Mr. William from UMC. A lot of great news coming out of UMC. Del más de todo, necesitan gente, Memo.
Okay.
They need people. They definitely need people there at United Medical Center. I'm going to see if we can
También
get the CEO.
Rosa Padilla, happy birthday to Rosa Padilla.
Good morning, sir. Javier Jr. and Memo here live on Town Talk Live on KWMC 1490. How you doing, sir?
Doing well. How are you?
Oh, here living the dream. We get to wake up another day, good or bad. We make it happen.
Yeah, so we're all looking forward to.
Yes, sir. I was actually speaking to Ms. Rocio yesterday, and she said there is great news coming out of UMC, and he said, who better than our CEO to share this great news of how, what is this great news, sir?
Well, so far in the 3 counties we serve, which is Kinney, Valverde, and Maverick County, we've given about 18,000 doses of the COVID vaccine, and now currently we are requesting Pfizer doses. I know that the city and county have kind of stepped back a little bit on their dosing due to lack of demand, so we'll be getting the Pfizer vaccine that Monday next week. They're supposedly going to approve for 12 years old and up, so that way we can go ahead and start vaccinating the children in the community to protect them, since they're going to be getting back to school.
That is and once that does get approval, like I said, sir, you're more than welcome to come on this program again and share that with us, because those are some very crucial ages too. You know, those are ones right now that are they haven't seen their friends in about 2 years, going close to 2 years, and they want to get together. So obviously we know the vaccine doesn't stop it, but it is some help, correct?
Yes, it will. If you happen to get infected in the long run, it will greatly reduce the effects of the virus.
Okay.
Sir, and would this still be free?
Yes. So if a patient is insured, the insurance is billed a small admin fee, but there's no cost to the patient either way, whether they are insured or not insured.
Alrighty. And if the person does not have insurance, is it still gonna be free?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right. See, and that's
Both
one of
either or, yeah.
that's one of the biggest questions that we get here. There's like, well, I've been waiting. They wanted to see, how it was gonna, what they would get from other people that got the vaccine, and they're like, well, I'm worried about if it's gonna be still free. So you're saying it's still gonna be free if you have insurance or you don't have insurance. And would this be at which of the United Medical Center facilities, sir, here in Del Rio?
So at the current moment, we're doing every Friday there in Del Rio at the old multipurpose center
Okay.
on Highway 90. So we're available, and they can either log onto our website at umchealth.com to register, or if they're unable to, they can always call our center, any of our centers, to register for a appointment for the next Friday.
For the next Friday. Okay, so
And
you're
right
doing.
now,
Mhm.
right now we're getting them in that same week. So
Okay.
That's good news. And sir, once though that approval for those ages gets approved by our government, and then who needs be, like I said, you're more than welcome to come back on the show here
Yeah.
and share that information with us, especially with that, like you said, it is
Yeah,
very crucial.
12,
for kids
12
going
and up is a very important age. That's middle school, you could say up.
middle school up.
So it's an important age, and that way we can get most of our kids back in school.
Yes, and
So
with
yes.
that little help there, also, and now for these little kids, sir, they just walk up, or what do they need as far as ID once it does get approved?
So you will need a parent to come with you, and then just some sort of either a birth certificate or something just to prove your age and everything.
Mhm.
And we'll get you in the computer and get you going. It won't take very long. Most of the time, people that come have been in and out about an hour.
Oh,
That's not bad. Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Okay.
And you said, what was the total amount of vaccines that have been administered to Del Rio citizens here already, sir?
So it's 18,000 between the three counties. Del Rio alone is about 6,000 or 7,000 right now, that range.
Wow.
6,000 to 7,000.
Would that be of a person just receiving one vaccine, or fully vaccinated people there?
Mixture of both.
A mixture of both. Okay,
Mixture
so
of both.
overall, pretty.
That's a lot of
That's
people too.
That's just UMC there with you there, Mr. Williams, CEO of UMC, sir. Any other great news coming out of UMC that you would like to share this morning?
Just that we continue to add new doctors. We have Dr. Lindsay's one of our newest doctors. He's a family practice there at Main Street Clinic downtown. And all our providers are available if you need to see a doctor for any reason, just for a general checkup, or in general just to check on your health or your any medical problems you may currently have. And we also have Dr. Asadio and Dr. Salama, who are our OBGYNs, who help to deliver majority of the patients that are the babies that are born there in Valverde County.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir, and one great thing that I took my son to a checkup, and Dr. Hessler is the one that sees him, and he referred him to something a little special that my son needs to get, and he provided me that information that there's somebody local here, instead of like where I was like, whoa, when you get those referrals, usually those are the ones that, oh, you got to go to San Antonio. But when he referred me to somebody here, I was like, wow, that's what I loved about Dr. Hester there in UMC. He's like, hey, I'm gonna save you the trip, and we can do this type
Locally.
of special locally here. And I was like, wow, that's something I didn't think about. You get that most of the common thing, like, oh, the big procedures are done, or specialty doctors are done in San Antonio, but that has changed now. So like I said, I like
Thanks to
UMC there. You guys also do referrals there, and a great job of the great doctors that you're bringing in there, Mr. Williams, sir.
Well, thank you. Yeah, our pediatric staff's very helpful to the community, and they've been helpful to improve the health of the adolescents in the community. And Valverde Regional Medical Center has been a great help in bringing in specialists to the community, so that you don't have to travel so far for care, that you can have care in your own hometown.
Alrighty, sir. I greatly appreciate your
great
time,
information,
your great information, and once that does get approved, sir, do not hesitate to send me a text message, and we'll put you on here to share this information with the Del Rio public.
Absolutely. We'll certainly reach out. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless, and thank you. Have a good day. 9:54 here at Classic Kids. Ya lo escucharon. About 6,000 to 7,000 Del Rioans have gotten vaccinated.
Yeah.
So, gracias a eso, we're going to go ahead and take this call. Good morning. Buenos días.
Yes, I'd like to say happy birthday to my wife on Saturday.
What's her name?
It's Yolanda Gonzalez.
Yolanda Gonzalez.
Yes.
¿Cuántos?
And it's also my sister-in-law's birthday today.
¿Cómo se llama ella?
Juanita Gonzalez.
Juanita González.
Yes.
Ok, pues ya quedaron apuntadas también para el Birthday of the Week y pues muchas felicidades, que se la pasen bien y que tengan
Okay.
un pachangón perrón
Can I
nomás.
can I say something to my wife? I hope
Yes.
she's listening.
Yes, of course, dígalo.
Okay. Babe, I hope you have a wonderful day. It's your day, and I love you very, very much. And thank you for 50 years with marriage. you.
Congratulations and thank you for those kind words.
Thank you, sir.
Ándale, God bless, and I hope you guys have a great day and have a great time together. Thank you. Yes, anniversary, dice, 50 years anniversary, dice que ya han estado juntos, pero es su cumpleaños. Muchas felicidades, Yolanda González. Y también a Juanita González. Se las apuntaron para el Birthday of the Week.
Vamos a commercial breaks, ¿no? Before we
Let's
get
go to
on
a
with
commercial
the
break.
second half of
Y
Town Talk.
ahorita regresamos después de esto.
If you're thinking of beautifying your home outdoors, One Mission Landscaping is who you need to call. Veteran owned and operated, One Mission Landscaping can make over your yard while increasing your property value and create an outdoor space for relaxing and entertaining. We are the largest sod provider in Del Rio. Call One Mission Landscape at 830-313-8104 for your residential needs. One Mission Landscaping is located at 6408 U.S. Highway 90 West.
Border Federal Credit Union, your home for home equity loans. Bringing in 2021 with a $210 cash rebate. Matching rates as low as 2.99% APR. Some restrictions apply. Border Federal Credit Union. Reach out now at borderfcu.com/promotions. Border Federal Credit Union, home equity loans now with a $210 cash rebate. Border Federal Credit Union, 600 East Gibbs in Del Rio. Call now, 830-774-2328 for more details.
Global Glass LLC, now offering glasswork on commercial and residential glasswork. Call them today at 830-765-4593 or 830-422-2299 with free estimates and now offering sneeze guards for your business. That's Global Glass LLC, locally owned and operated here in Del Rio. Stop by at 201 Veterans Boulevard for all your glass needs.
Border Chic Boutique, now open with all the new modern chic style clothing in town. We carry Del Rio's highest quality clothing, brands like Crazy Train and other popular boutique brands. We have the most affordable accessories, shoes, and jewelry. Come visit at 200 Western Drive inside the Easy Stop. Call us or send us a text at 830-765-0279. Visit our Facebook and Instagram page for specials and store hours. So dress to impress in a border chic way with Border Chic Boutique.
Howdy Del Rio, this is Q with the Devil's River Beer Barn, 10382 Highway 90 West, out across from Blackbrush out by Lake Amistad. Please come out and see us. We got the coldest beer in Del Rio, famous micheladas every day, breakfast tacos Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Our hours are from 7 a.m. to midnight, Monday through Saturday, noon to midnight on Sundays. We've got snacks, Cokes, sodas, Gatorades, Powerade, all kinds of merchandise. You name it, we have it. Come on out and see us. We appreciate everything Del Rio's done for us. Please come and see us.
Have questions about your roof or need roofing services? There's only one name to remember, Del Rio. That's Sanchez Roofing Services. With all types of roofing work available now, Sanchez Roofing Services is voted #1 roofer here in Del Rio. Give him a call at 830-734-8705. They offer quality and excellent customer service, so don't get scammed by out-of-towners by choosing local. Also, like their Facebook page at Sanchez Roofing Services for update. Give them a call today for all your roofing needs.
Big rigs, semis, 18-wheelers, whatever you want to call it, at Del Rio Towing and Wrecker Service, we've got you covered. From delivering fuel to you if you run out of gas, to repairing your rig to get you back on the road, Del Rio Towing and Wrecker offers a full range of options and emergency roadside and in-shop services. At Del Rio Towing and Wrecker, we stand ready to assist you 24/7. We're located at 4204 Highway 90 East here in Del Rio. Call 830-734-5608 and we'll get your wheels back on the road again.
Skillets of Del Rio has new lunch items available now for dine-in or takeout. Delicious wraps, creamy and melty quesadillas, and their hand-breaded comfort food, the country fried chicken sandwich. Also, join the Skillets Lunch Club, where you buy 5 lunches and get the 6th one free. Call us for curbside service at 830-775-6060 or dine in with us at 2003 Veterans Boulevard. And remember to start your day the blissful way. day.
Hey everybody, Raul Rivas here at Brown Nissan of Del Rio. 2021 has arrived, and boy, what a difference does it make, doesn't it? You know, in times of change, whether we're looking at the election, the local community, the COVID numbers, your job status, we always look for comfort and stability. And I'm here to tell you that Brown Nissan of Del Rio is still under the same management, the same vision, the same concept, the same process, the same transparency, best attainable deal, always exhausting resources to get you the best financing, focusing on the best trade-in values, and competing with the San Antonio markets when it comes to new car pricing. Give us a shot. Call us up, 775-0566. Follow us on social media. Just type hashtag Better Call Raul, or come see us in person, right on the price, right on the corner, 2300 Veterans Boulevard.
Oralia and staff at CNC Flower Designers, located at 1913 Veterans Boulevard, have a large selection of bouquets, fresh flowers, fruit baskets, balloons, plush animals, silk arrangements, and so much more. CNC Flower Designs for all your floral arrangement needs. CNC Flower Designs opens Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 8 to 12 noon. Telephone number 830-774-7271. CNC Flower Designs, glad to make that arrangement for any occasion.
This is the reflection of the day, brought to you by CNC Flower Designers.
Si ya experimentaste la oscuridad, ahora apreciarás mejor la luz.
If you've experienced the dark, you can better appreciate the light. This has been
Presentamos
the reflection of the day.
la reflexión del día.
All right, we're back 10:02 here at Classic Kids. Ahora sí, ya nos.
Memo, no se te va a molestar tu pelo. Your hair's still looking good, Jorge Ramos of Del Rio. With us now, as soon as he gets out, he's a little busy on the phone. Our county judge to update us on a very important, very important piece of papelito.
Morning.
Morning, Judge. How's it going?
Queremos que nos
Living
explique.
the dream, like you said. We living the dream.
Yeah.
We get to wake up, bug some people on the phone.
No, we bugged some people on the phone. We also mentioned the COVID vaccines that you guys are having. I think.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Today,
Joe Ramos
yeah,
and at the
the
mall.
Joe Ramos Center and at the mall, starting at 3 to 8. Pfizer for today and Friday. Pfizer for 16 and up. Johnson & Johnson 18 and up. So we got that squared away. But you got some important information for our listeners. So we want to.
Well, first of all, y'all did go through the.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's
First of all, y'all did go through the vaccines.
Yes.
So I'm glad for that, because that way I don't get in trouble with Roland and Dr. Palau.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and mention it one more time.
Yes.
That way they know that I was here.
Yes. Si no, no
se
le van a querer pagar.
No, se enojan.
Okay.
But no, from 3 to 8 is what I've got.
Yeah, 3 to 8.
3 to 8 at the mall and at the Joe Ramos today and
Friday.
On Friday. Again, you don't need an appointment. You just walk up. I mean, how much simpler can it be?
I like those new locations, Judge. I love it. And Memo said it really good. It's like if you're in that side of town, you go to Joe Ramos.
If you're on this side, like where we're at, well, it's closer to go to the Joe Ramos. If you live in between, pues you can go either or you can go to the mall. If you live on the north side, pues te queda más cerquito el mall.
No, and then at the end of the day, and I was looking at the numbers a little while ago. We've got 4,700 Pfizer and 970 Johnson & Johnson that we need to give out.
Okay.
I mean, let's just be realistic. It is what it is. We need to hand it out. We need to give it out. We're still getting phone calls from people that, well, they haven't called me. Well, you don't need to be called anymore, ¿verdad? I mean,
Take
it's on the
initiative.
radio. It's everywhere. Yeah, please show up. Come get them.
It can't get any easier than that. Before, I remember we were having our talks in January, February.
Oh yeah, everybody's.
It was like, well, and then Johnson & Johnson. Well, we want the Johnson & Johnson now.
Yeah.
I mean, you're having trouble to get rid of them. We could say it that way, to give them out to people. So, it's free. The only thing you have to do, just show up. You don't have to make an appointment. You don't have to. Y para la gente que nos está escuchando, no lo repetí en español, y eso es algo muy importante. El día de hoy, comenzando a las 3 de la tarde y hasta las 8 de la noche, va a haber 2 clínicas, vamos a decirlo así, 2 clínicas, una en el mall, una en el Joe Ramos Center. Hay 2 vacunas que pueden ustedes escoger, la Johnson Johnson o la Pfizer. Lo único que tienen que hacer es presentarse al Joe Ramos Center o a el Plaza del Sol Mall de las 3 a las 8 y se la van a poner gratis, ¿verdad? No tiene que hacer cita, no tiene que llamarle a nadie. Si a usted todavía está en la espera de que le hablen, bueno, póngase las pilas, como decimos nosotros, y vayan. ¿Verdad? No esté esperando la llamada. Ya cuando le hablen, digo, no, ¿sabes qué? Pues ya me la puse en esta ubicación. Ok, bueno, entonces ellos le van a dar la siguiente cita. No hay que estar esperando de que, pues es que estoy sentadito esperando.
Más fácil, ¿verdad?
No se puede hacer.
¿verdad?
Más fácil no se puede hacer.
Mm-hmm.
Algo que sí, the question that I have is you guys are actually having to tone down, right, on vaccines?
Because then I think, I'm not sure, I haven't spoke or haven't actually had any official, are we still providers, Judge, considering not many people are going and getting vaccines?
Well, again, we have 4,700 Pfizer,
4,700,
970 Johnson & Johnson, so yes.
Okay, all right, yes, because
I think, and I might be speaking out of turn, and if I am, they'll send me a text message. At some point, the city and the county need to step aside and leave it up to the doctor's offices, the hospital, UMC. UMC is doing a really good job with their clinics, HEB, Walmart. I mean, at some point,
CVS, I know CVS.
Yes, or CVS. We're going to have to step aside at some point and let them do it. And I think we're almost there for the simple reason that, we're sort of begging and calling. And, when you have Dr. Palau or you have National Guard and you have these people actually going to convenience stores or trying to go to some place to give out the last 30 vaccines that we've already opened because there's nobody in line, I think all of them are doing... are going beyond and above, ¿verdad? I mean, so to answer your question, yes, right now we are.
Yes,
I think that we're going to have to get away from that at some point. I would like for that to be sooner than later, and start concentrating our resources on other things.
Another things that we need to move.
I like the 8 o'clock, Judge, and I know there's a lot of other things that you want to we're going to talk about. I love that 8 o'clock.
3 to 8.
3 to 8. Parents that get out, they say, I can't make it to those other clinics that end about 3 or 2.
And they've been wanting to put these on. They really have. And I think they're going to continue with stuff like this just to be able to get more people in. They've had some clinics. They've had some clinics out at Community Center in Cinegas.
Okay.
And when we talked about the Joe Ramos, it was, different parts of town. Let's try to hit different parts of town. But no, they came up with a good idea here. I mean, se aventaron.
Yeah, se aventaron. Those are good, 2 really good locations that are essential to our community and that they can get there easily. If you're working in a certain part of town, north part of town or south part of town, well, you got 2 options. You don't have to travel all the way.
We've even had a clinic in Comstock.
Oh, wow.
Worked with Commissioner Nettleton up there and Miguel, there at the community center in Comstock. We've had clinics in Comstock, to try to get people. So I mean, we're trying. I mean, the whole community.
The only thing is, it's hard when people don't show up. So that's what we need to get out. People get out. So recuerden, si usted todavía no se pone la vacuna y quiere ponerse la vacuna,
no se agüiten.
No se agüiten, vayan ahora, hay de 3 a 8, no sean, voy a decir la palabra, no sean sacatones, muchos le tienen miedo a la vacuna. Híjole que
I'm going to be honest, I haven't got it yet.
Come on, Judge.
So I'm going to pay for that one right now on a text message.
Yeah,
but I will get it this afternoon.
I want to share something.
It's real hard to tell them to come get it, and then the county judge hasn't got it.
we got it. So
we got it.
And you know what? This is something that I want to mention. He said, no disrespect, but if you guys have been vaccinated, why are you still wearing masks? Don't you trust or believe in it?
I don't mind taking mine off. I mean, y'all are vaccinated. I feel comfortable. I really do. I think one of the things though is that when we begin to start taking them off, then the whole community says, "Se lo quitaron."
Se lo quitaron.
¿Verdad?
Yeah.
We can go ahead and take ours
We're
off.
trying to show that we still need to be cautious. It's not just because you have like the guy from the UMC said. Well, it'll just help you not get it as bad, but you're still gonna be able to get it.
Well, and you know, this is the cheapest thing we can do to save lives.
Yes.
You know, at the end of the day, I think it's coming sooner than later again. That I think we're going to be able to do away with these if we can get our percentages higher on the people that are vaccinated. And that's, you just sort of slow it down.
Yes, we haven't gone and got my beard trimmed up or anything, so I'm not ready for that yet.
We've seen the numbers. You know, we've seen more people get vaccinated, and our numbers of people infected or with COVID have actually gone down.
And right now we've got 18 active cases.
18 no más.
Yeah, and we were in the 900, 800, 1300.
Bien asustados, yeah.
No.
18?
18.
Yes.
18 active cases, and I just got this from Roland a little while ago.
18 active.
You know, our kiosks, they're averaging about 20. They're at the kiosks right now testing per day, which we were in the 200s.
Not like January.
Yeah,
we
it
were
was terrible.
Not after New Year's and Christmas and all that.
One of the things, Guillermo, también,
Yes, sir.
that I was just told a little while ago, and we signed a declaration, a declaration of disaster. And we've got one person hospitalized right now because of COVID.
Okay, cool.
It's what I was told a little while ago, and that
Okay.
person is an immigrant.
Okay.
¿Verdad? So, Border Patrol's doing a good job testing the ones that they're releasing. I mean, they're doing a damn good job. I mean, it is what it is. We signed this letter, and I didn't mean to switch gears here.
No, that's fine. You can. We already talked.
But we did a declaration of local to state disaster. We've had the mayor come out a lot. He's been on TV. He's done a really good job informing the people. And I'd sort of step back a little bit with this because we've got the sheriff. He's doing videos. He's got news media that comes in. We've been asked by Fox and other, but we had enough people stepping up and letting individuals know what was going on. I signed this declaration of local disaster though because it's fixing to start costing us a lot of doggone money. And the citizens of Valverde County need to understand this. In the last 2 months, the sheriff has sat and waited for, and again, I'm not throwing rocks at Border Patrol because, it's awful hard when you've got all these people coming in and then the shift that caught them, you even have the second shift or the third shift still doing paperwork for those. Wow. I mean, it's difficult, I mean, it's amazing what they're going through, and it's one of those deals that, but in saying that, the sheriff in the last 2 months has sat and waited for people to get picked up to the tune of over 1,000 in the last 2 months. And he calls Border Patrol. Border Patrol gets there just as soon as they can. But, Jesus Christ, with as many people that are coming over, we just don't have enough agents on the ground.
Yeah.
You have the state of Texas. The governor has sent DPS here.
There's a lot of them.
There is, and I think Sheriff said, in this area, which is sort of the triangle, the Del Rio, Eagle Pass, and Uvalde, we've probably had another 90 come in than what we usually have. So the state has sent them in, and they're doing an excellent job too. I was talking to some of them the other day as they were eating. I said, y'all can slow down a little bit if y'all want to. And they're doing a good job, but it's starting to cost us money. In March, if we continue the way our contract is written with Geo, if we continue with the days, our high days that we had, and that averages out for the rest of the year, it could cost us over $500,000. Funds that the county did not have budgeted
for that
to spend.
$500,000?
$500,000
By the end of the year?
By the end of our fiscal year, which is the end of September.
Not even December, man.
No. And that number there, we have to pay to house. Border Patrol takes the immigrants, but we keep the people doing the smuggling. So we pay for those. The county does. We're allotted so many beds in our contract that we're above those beds, those number of beds. So not only do I lose the money that I would get paid because somebody else is in there in that bed on the state side, but I also have to pay Geo to take care of those individuals. So I'm getting hammered.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not Geo's fault, not Border Patrol, not you know, our troopers. You know, they're doing a great job. But we have so many people coming across that when you run the numbers out, you know, you have 25, 30 people above my bed count. And I'm not, we have the beds, but I have to pay for them.
Yeah.
¿Verdad?
You can have the beds, but if you don't have the money to pay for them.
No, now I have to pay Geo to take care of them because they're my responsibility. They're sheriff's responsibility. But they're county responsibility. So it could cost us over $500,000 before the end of our fiscal year. And then you take into consideration that that's not even including, I've got deputies sitting down there. And I grant you, the state has sent us money to pay for overtime. That's, whether with this or something else, the state has sent us money. But I've got deputies that are not on those programs that are sitting there, basically waiting for somebody to show up. And again, it's not Border Patrol's fault. No way do I want to say that it's their fault, because they're busy. I mean, they're doing the same thing we're doing, and we're doing the same thing they're doing. And then after we get them, they still have to go process them. You know, so there's no telling what this is going to cost us. I don't have a solid number right now that I could say, well, this is what it's going to cost us. But I do know that what I'm looking at right now, today, if this continues,
it's going to go.
It'll cost me $500,000, and I'm saying me, the commissioners, the constituents, the individuals, the citizens.
Wow,
that's $500,000 that I don't have figured in my budget to spend.
Yeah.
But my budget's set. That is not in my budget. That is not in the budget that the county commissioners passed. It's not in there.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
it's something that the new administration brought on. You know.
Well, and again, I run as a Democrat, but I will tell you that it's all about policy.
Yeah.
And I don't agree, you know. And I said that last night. We were talking to some individuals last night. I'm a little bit callous sometimes, or a lot of the times. But it's like a water leak. You know, if you have a water leak, what do? You turn the water off. You fix the water leak, and then you can turn the water back on. If you can't continue to let the individuals come, and then you just turn them loose, you know. I asked a little while ago exactly, you know, and what I got was the Mexicans, the Salvador, Guatemalans, the Honduras, you know, we're trying to figure out how to send them back, ¿verdad? But everybody else, because of policy, Jesus Christ, I'm going to give you a piece of paper, and I know I'm simplifying this, but I'm going to give you a piece of paper. Where are you going? This is where you're going. This is court date. Knock yourself out. ¿Verdad?
If you go, if you don't go, well, that's up to you.
And it's you know, it's sort of disheartening. Yeah. I mean, you know, like I told people the other day, hell, I'll take the Mexicans. You know, send everybody else back. You know, give me my Mexicans and send everybody else back. You know, but no, they're the first ones, and that's how come we're having so much of a surge with everybody else that is not allowed to stay here, because they know that we're so busy with the ones that we're trying to let go. And so much paperwork because there's a bunch of them. So now you've got everybody else coming. Well, yeah, I mean, it's easier now. Even though, you know, the percentage of getting caught is still high, but it's not as high as it was before.
Yeah, because everybody's so busy.
Well, and they had the accident out here on 277, 377. You know, and one of the individuals that was there, he says, well, as we're sitting there, he said, we had 2 cars show up, and they're in line, and all of a sudden they unload. The driver turns around, goes back home. So there was, había más carros. I mean, there was 2 more cars hauling. And I said the other day, wetbacks, and I got in trouble, so I won't use that one. Hauling immigrants, ¿verdad? But it's an ongoing thing. I mean, it's one of those deals that you said a little while ago. We're stuck in this. It's policy, you know. And on Fox News the other day, they said, well, it's Biden crisis. Well, hell, I disagree with that. You know, he's not here. It's our crisis.
It's a border crisis.
It's us. I mean, we're living it. I've got a sheriff and deputies. I've got Border Patrol agents. You have Highway Department. You know, these troopers. I mean, they're living this stuff on a daily basis. You know, and you have all these people from everywhere. You know, Wisconsin, Arizona, other places that they come down and they want to talk. You know, I don't know. Jesus Christ, I'm tired of talking.
Judge,
and, you know, do something.
We need to do something.
Judge, you said $500,000 over budget, right?
$500,000 that it could cost us, actually hard dollars. Yes,
hard dollars. So, like in any normal household, you know, when you get unexpected expenditures, we have to pull money from somewhere else to make those things. How does something like that work in the county when you yourself
We
are
have a fund balance that is
Okay.
set aside for emergencies.
Okay.
Okay. The only thing is though that fund balance is taking all these years to get it where I'm at.
where you're at, yes.
It took when Mike was here, Laura was here, Valdez was here. You know, this court here has done an excellent job. The commissioners, you know, we've gone through Mr. Lowe and now Matt as auditors. But we've got 60 some odd days in fund balance of my whole budget. You know, if everything was to go south, I got 60 some odd days that if I don't collect any money, I can run for 60 some odd days. But that's all I got. So
And
I've
that's
got $3.2 million sitting there, and I'm going to take $500,000 out of it. That's a big chunk.
Wow.
When it's taking us all these years to come up with that dollar amount. You know what I mean? I mean, so it isn't something that next year I'm going to be able to go say, okay, I'm going to put it back. It's gone.
It's gone, yeah.
It's gone.
And it's like in any simplifying, like in a household, you always try to save for a rainy day, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's hard to get that.
I'm gonna stop you right
Yeah.
there, but this year hasn't been a rainy day.
No.
We've had a lot of
Jesus
like
Christ.
you're saying, you know, that money is set aside for things that we need. Now, we've talked about this before. We need, you know, generators, right? So I understand that. That's something that our city needs, our county needs. You can invest in that, but
now I take $500,000
out of that.
You know,
so how are you going to pay for that? And then if this happens again, then we won't be able to keep our city working, and we'll have another, you know, weak crisis.
And it's real hard when you have only so many deputies out there in the field, and now they're sitting around with the water leak, basically. You know, and again, I try to oversimplify it. I said, but you know, at the end of the day, it's real simple. You got to stop it before you can fix it. You can't be trying to fix it with the water running. You know, it just doesn't work. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. There at the beginning in January, February, we were actually sending these people back. We were flying them back. Where's that? Place of origin. You know, and then that went away. You know, it's policy.
Yeah.
You know, the rules are there, and I'm not saying don't come across, but do it legally. You know, and then we get hammered because the ones that we are sending across, that they're waiting on the Mexico side, and they're complaining that we are sending some of them across, but they went through their whole country to get here.
Yeah.
So if you'd have stopped them, and again, I'm probably going to get off on something, get in trouble, but it's not.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's
yeah,
what it
there
is.
you go. If you'd have slowed them, slowed them down somewhere else, because they're coming in through the south, I don't have the problem them coming in from the north. I don't border anything on the north of Texas.
Yeah.
So if they would do a better job, then I wouldn't be having a problem. You know, but again, the answer, you got to send them back. You got to send them back. You know, I feel sorry for the kids. There has to be another remedy for the unaccompanied minors. I get that, but these people know the system better than we do. You know, you can't expect, with everything that we're giving right now, food, stimulus, everything, who's going to pay for all this? And I was going to throw in a cuss word right at the end of that. But who's going to pay for it? Yeah. And then all these people know, you know, the policy needs to change. And again, I'm not the one waving the magic wand, but if you can come across and you're here a little bit, and then you can ask for your parents, and you can do all this, who's paying for all this?
Yeah.
You know, and you have an NGO that you know,
and then
you have people that are you have your NGOs. You know, they're trying their best. You know, and it's costing them money. You have a lot of people, and you have on both sides. You have some people that we ought to just send them all back and build a wall and all this. Heck, they canceled the wall, so now I've got
unfinished.
Can I say crap?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
I got crap down on the border. I just talked to the sheriff. Yeah, you know, I'm dropping $5 million on a road, and I've got a wall that, you know, there's a set of gate. There's one gate with chain link going to the old fence with a new fence in front of it. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
You know, at least put the old stuff back up, ¿verdad?
They just left it there, Judge?
Oh, it's done.
Oh,
yeah, it's done.
They just
no, it's they're not working on it.
They're not working anymore.
But they left everything.
Oh, it's just there. You got tractors and everything still down there, and they're going to probably have to pull those out because it's not going to be funded. And you know, we just keep throwing money. Again, it's all about policy, just to be perfectly clear. And the policy of this administration does not work. End of story. And again, I run as a Democrat. There is a Democratic president. I've got a Republican governor. But this policy doesn't work. And, when we started this, it was like, well, it's not our problem. It's not our problem. It shouldn't be our problem. But hell, it is our problem.
Yeah. It is.
We're the ones here.
Yes, yes. And the Biden crisis, and there is no crisis. Well, people, come on down here and take a ride with my sheriff, and he'll show you this, leave your cameras at the house. Let's just go show you what exactly is going on.
That also causes other things that we've seen more. High-speed chases. We've never had a high-speed chase here in Del Rio. Now we have like 2 or 3,
once a week.
Yeah, once a week. Or the other day, we were coming from the lake.
The lake, yeah.
And I thought I got stopped, but no, he passed at Chihuahua Lao, and he didn't have lights on. He didn't have anything, and then he got stopped by our friends of Buffalo Wings a little bit before. Yeah. He crashed, and and that's what it goes. There's people that take advantage of the situation, and they try to make a living out of immigrants. And I've seen reports of how much they have to pay just to get across. That's a lot of money.
No, yeah.
And then we have to pay for them to stay here.
And we get a lot of people, they're coming from and they're depressed and oppressed and everything else from other countries.
Yeah, that's what we got a message here.
But most of these people have better clothes on than I got.
No,
and have more money.
And they paid $5,000 to get all the way over here.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for somebody that says that they're depressed, that they're
oppressed,
and that they're escaping, the corruption in their government and all this. Well, if you got $5,000, that's a lot of money in your.
Well, and again, there's always 2 sides. You got to feel bad for them because they are trying to make a better life. I agree. But there has to be a better process than what we're going through right now. There just has to be a better process. Again, you can't fix the problem, and the problem continues. To me, I've always been one that you got to stop.
Yeah.
But if it ain't working, you got to stop.
You're saying close the water and then
fix it. And then fix it, and then let's let these people. We're concerned about all these people that have been here for 10, 15, 20 years illegal. Hell, let them stay. But now they've already been here.
Let them start paying taxes and be productive to stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking to Junior once. I was like, why doesn't the government make a program where, okay, you're here illegally. Okay, that's fine. Come here. We'll settle down. We'll sit down. Okay. You're going to start paying taxes. You're going to sign a document where you can't get in trouble. No drugs. No alcohol.
And you shouldn't be allowed any benefits.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing. Is,
no benefits?
Because you have people here, you have a lot of elderly, you have people here that really need, and they don't go apply or they don't qualify. My grandmother, or not my grandmother, my wife's grandmother, they brought her from Menard, and she was here. She qualified for $13 a month, and there would have been a long cuss word in there, but $13 a damn month.
Yeah.
Food stamps.
Yeah.
This lady, they worked hard all their life, never asked for anything.
And now that you need
and you're going to slap her in the face with $13. Yeah. And I've got people that are coming across have been,
and they're giving them
all
everything.
the benefits, ¿verdad? I mean, it's broken, folks. I mean, there's no other way to put it except it's broke.
Now, by you signing this declaration, Judge, does that help us receive any federal help?
If there's funds out there, this sort of sets the path, or this is the first step.
The first step into getting that help, because I think once Joe Frank said to us, it's about $20,000 a week of overtime just alone a week.
And see, that's not even figured into this. This is just jail time. This is what we're paying. And that's what. And we were visiting with the sheriff the other day, and there's still stuff that we're figuring out that it's costing us above what we have figured. These individuals that are doing the smuggling, they're going to come. We're going to catch them. They're going to be arrested. I'm going to pay for them to sit in jail. They're going to get bonded out or whatever. And then I still have to pay for them when they come back.
Yeah.
They still have to go through the court system. You
have to keep them there. And then with all this COVID stuff, it's barely getting back to normal. So it's going to, instead of taking a month, it's going to take,
You
3
know,
months.
and we have people. I had a phone call the other day. You know, the guys lived in South Del Rio. He says, you know, I lived within, 200 yards of where I live now for the last 34 years, and I've never had anybody in my backyard, but I've had 2 in the last 2 weeks. You know, and it's scary. You don't know whether, and I'm not saying they're all bad people by any means. You know, the people that are coming across, but we don't know. And you have elderly down on the river that are dealing with this every day. Walking through their yards, and then you get out on these ranches, and you have some of these ranchers that they had never, you have people that are 50, 60 years old, my age, that have never seen this type of immigration, and now they're all over the ranch, and the ones that are going to get sent back, they're the ones that are, walking and paying. The other ones, they're coming across and they sit down and, can you call somebody?
Oh, wow.
I mean, somebody pick me up.
Yeah.
Come
get me.
Well, I mean, because they know they're gonna be turned loose. They're gonna get their little paper. Where you going? I'm going to Florida. This is where I'm going. Where are you gonna be? Here's your card. You go. This is your court date. Go on. But the rest of them, Jesus Christ, the ones that they know that are going to get sent back, they're paying somebody to smuggle them. They're still taking the walking paths. It's just getting really and like I say, you have a lot of these rural places, a lot of these ranches and farms that they've never seen these many people come through their place. And again, you go out to feed, and all of a sudden you walk into a barn, and Jesus.
It's full of
it's a little
people
bit
there.
scary. The sheriff a little while ago said that yesterday alone, sheriff's office picked up 88. Or they didn't even pick them up. They just stayed with him because they walked across and said, "Here I am." ¿Verdad?
88 and
yesterday, just yesterday.
Wow.
Just sheriff. So
Just
Bortro, I mean, you can only imagine the area that they covered, what they picked up.
Yeah.
And then they still got those 88 that the sheriff had, they turn them in. Then Board Patrol still has to process them. Not only what they're doing all day long, but anything else anybody else is catching. So it's difficult. We signed the declaration in hopes of trying to get some monies back.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Okay.
Property damage. We do have people that have lost stuff. Out on these ranches at their homes. I get phone calls and shit in San Felipe. That. They saw 2 people. We've never seen people walking, and it's scary. Whether they are immigrants or not, that's the talk right now. So the first thing everybody is, well, I saw 3 of them walking down my alley last night, and the dogs were barking, and they get scared.
Yeah.
So now we're calling police to please come check it out. So again, we don't even know what this is going to cost us between now and the end of September.
Wow.
The number that I threw out is just something.
But it could be
something that
twice,
I know it could be that
twice
or
be more. Triple in that.
And you said you're there, right, Judge? What I tell you, Memo, about a couple of days, maybe like a week ago, 2 houses from where I live, DPS raided, and here they all come. Yeah. I'm like, that was just an abandoned house. Me and my wife called me. She's like, hey, you need to come home now. I said, why? She's like, DPS is 2 houses next down that abandoned house. They're raiding it. You need to get over here because the kids are scared. I'm scared. I'm like, whoa, okay. I mean, I didn't know. I'm on my way. I mean, that's 2 houses from where I'm at. I didn't know we were that close, So it's very much here, and that is the problem we're facing now. And I got a message here from Congressman Tony Gonzalez telling you, Judge, saying you're not alone. We have to get through this together. So he's there to
help. I tell you that we've been in conversations with him. We've been in conversations with Michelle here. We've been in conversations with his chief of staff. I mean, he's been open to it. But it's really difficult, and I'm going to go ahead and say it, but it's really difficult as a Republican living in a Democratic world, in a Democrat world. You have people, and I'm not going to mention her name, but, she comes down and she takes pictures and, hell, there was nobody on the other side of the fence. It's all show. Come on, people. Come down, take a look at it. Leave your cameras at the house. This isn't about publicity.
Yeah.
Come down and actually try to solve the problem. And again, we've had a bunch of these other groups that come down. They bring media and they bring all this so we can show that I'm here. Yeah, but you go back and don't do shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, Tony, and like I said, there was a group last week. I had to be in Uvalde for a meeting. but there was a group in Comstock that met. You know, there's over 50 people, I think, there. The picture that I saw, you know, again,
Yeah,
all
they're
this
here,
talking,
but
all this
talking is, but not doing anything.
and we appreciate them coming. But it has to change. At what point does it change? What scares me, and I know we're running late, but what scares me is that I'm going to have one of my citizens get scared and shoot somebody.
Yeah.
¿Verdad? I mean, that's what scares me the most. And everything that's going on, it's going to come, and then the guy that did the shooting, he's going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For protecting himself.
Yes, and there's no reason for it. I mean, this should not be our problem. It is. We'll get past that. But this administration needs to change what they do.
Yeah.
¿Verdad? I mean, it's that simple. Come on, people. Get together, figure it out, stop the flow, send them back, and then come up with an immigration policy that works. On both sides.
Yeah.
We need to figure this out. ¿Verdad? But in 2019, we had this problem, and then it went away up until we got this new administration. And I don't want people to say, I just throwing rocks at the Democratic president. I am. But it is what it is. You know, in 2019, we had a problem. It slowed down. Start sending them back. Policy changed. Used Title 42. Other people want to do away with it, you know, and this and that, but it stayed. And I will, you know, I appreciate President Biden for keeping it. You know, there's certain things that we could do through the local health in order to slow it down. You know, so I appreciate him. You know, there's steps that he has taken. I just don't think in my opinion, it's enough.
Yeah.
It's
Enough, yeah. That's.
Bueno.
That's a lot of money, Memo. That's a lot of money.
And then that's going to affect everybody in the long run because we might have to, you know, taxes go up.
And I can tell you that this court has been amazing to work with. We've gone through the immigrants in 2019. We went through chronic waste disease that we're going through with the deer. We went through anthrax with the deer. We've done a couple of hailstorms. We did, you know, rains, wind.
Yeah.
We went
COVID,
through COVID.
COVID,
Now through immigrants again. Yeah, it's and we kept setting money aside to help with these different things that are happening. The only problem is at some point, you just got to throw your hands up and say, okay, we're going to have to go do something else because we can't continue like this. And I think we're there now. I mean, something else needs to happen.
Judge, I want to thank you for being here with us, and you know the doors are always open. Just let us know what you want to, you know.
I appreciate
whenever
it.
you need us here. We do have a commitment at 11, so we do have to cut it a bit short.
Oh, we're good.
So thank you for being with us. Thank you for this great information. Thank you for always keeping us and our community informed, and also for always being available. Ya no le queremos poner mucho gorro, ¿verdad? Like you're saying, estar friegue, como dicen. Pero whenever you need us, just let us know. We'll be there. It's already 10:38 here at Classic Hits KWMC. Our judge, Louis Owens, Valverde County Judge Louis Owens here with us. That's going to be it for our program. We'll see you guys on Friday. Stay tuned. We're going to be live